generation in the game. Hell yeah, we ain't made it. Overcame the obstacles, all the people that was hated. Hard work pays off. Now I'm sitting like a boss. 2020, yeah, we getting money, yeah, we never gonna fall off. Keep on going. Keep on going. Never give up. Keep on going.
Yeah, we sitting here fucking with the homie Sonny right now.
Yes, sir.
What's up with it? We got Mac in the studio too, you know what I mean?
What up?
So, you know, Sonny, like, you know, I just want to get with you, man. What, man, there's so many places we could start from, actually, but what you got going on right now? What's going on with you?
New project coming out, new single.
Yeah.
Single dropping in a couple weeks. It's called Genius.
I'ma hit the top, I can guarantee it. All the shit you talk about, yeah, I never see it. A man of your word, yeah, you scared to be it. And I always been a G, and that stand for genius. I'ma hit the top, I can guarantee it. All the shit you talk about, yeah, I never see it. A man of your word, yeah, you scared to be it. And I always been a G, and that stand for genius. It's not a game at all.
Some producers out in Memphis.
Okay.
And then I got another joint that we finna drop with my cousin Jonesy. And Big Bro produced that, 100 Keys.
Okay.
So we got BK Irons in the video. He a comedian out of Lyman, you know what I'm saying? Real funny guy, real polished, you know what I'm saying? And he got a nice movement. So
No doubt.
yeah, we just working.
How did you get into music, man? If you don't mind, you know what I mean?
I've been in music since I was a kid, man. You know, I was raised in the church, so I was always around music. You know, my brother played instruments, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, just having the love and passion. I wrote my first rap in the 2nd grade.
No doubt.
So I ain't never had no other vision of doing nothing else, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How many albums have you put together, you know, since you've been doing it?
Man, for real, as a solo artist, I got one project out, but I always been with my label, my crew, Nomad.
Okay.
Nomad Entertainment. We've been doing this since 2001.
Okay.
The first album we dropped. And about 5-6 mixtapes.
That's what's up. So you just kind of built it from the ground up.
Yeah, man. I've been recording since 2000. So I just never really stepped out and did the solo thing until about 4 or 5 years ago.
What's that been like, you know?
Man, it's good. You know, definitely.
Is it more work? You got more work, more on your plate now, or?
Yeah, because, you know, when you get that crew, you know, you got people to pick up pieces, but I do still have my crew as far as my team. So it's more of just trusting you now. You know, you get on a verse with somebody, you trust them to come with a verse just as hard, or somebody might pick the beat, or somebody. But when it's your project, it's your vision, and some of the decisions that need to be made, you know, whether they right or wrong, you got to live with them. So sometimes it's just weeding out opinions, or just everybody kind of doing their own thing.
Yeah.
But more or less, we all became just more entrepreneurs and opening businesses and raising our families and just grinding on the business aspect.
Okay.
You know, and I was one of the younger guys of the crew, really, you know what I'm saying? So it was just like, I kind of took on the role of just to keep it going, you know, and we got other guys who in the crew who doing their music too.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? But we just like, we keeping the name going and just continue to do the music, you know what I'm saying? Even some of the OGs of the crew, they still drop music from time to time.
No doubt.
But I kind of put myself out here as far as promotionally.
Yeah, and I've been seeing it too, the grind. How, let everybody know, like, how did you end up down here in Columbus, like, coming from Lyman? What, like, how did that work out, or how did that come to be?
Man, for real, you know, definitely my mother. You know, she played a part. You know, I was, you know, fucking up just like any teenager, and I was cutting hair, and you know, the summer before, you know, when I got out of high school, it was like, you know, I was just getting into too much shit,
Yeah.
and she signed me up for barber school.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I wasn't even.
Shout out to Mom Deuce.
Shout out to Mom Deuce. Man. She real heavy and, you know, just guiding me the right way. You know, praying for me. And, you know, a lot of the things that she wanted to happen start manifesting, you know.
No doubt.
And I'm grateful for it. But slid up here, just hopped in the car with my cousins for real. They was coming in on a college tour. Jumped in, was like, shit, I probably could do this. Came up here. And man, ended up getting me a barber's license. You know what I'm saying? So, but it was always the music was always the focus. That was more the side hustle.
Okay.
That I turned into a profession.
Was there anybody? Was it anybody that you was hearing in the streets while you was cutting that was like, damn, that's hard, or I could come better than that, or you know what I'm saying, or that just was active during that time?
Yeah. I was truly just motivated by the people, man, because I'm more motivated by the guys who I seen doing it. Like I remember you doing it.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? Off of Mount Vernon, man. I love that community too, man. There was some real down to earth people.
Yeah.
A
lot of original shit came up out of there.
Yeah.
And that's kind of what this is about, man. Just, I mean, right now, even looking at your flavor, man, it's all you. Yeah. And we take that lightly when we got these legends amongst us and entrepreneurs. You know, we got to tap in, man. That's all this what this is really about, for real.
Yeah. I remember Mean Mug, they had a nice presence around here back then. This we talking what, 2001, 2002.
Okay.
I was hearing a lot about them.
Yeah.
Didn't really hear a lot of their music, but I heard, just kind of put in my mind, you know,
yeah,
promotion is.
Shout out Hollywood, man, and that Mean Mug crew.
Yeah, shout out to them.
Yeah.
But yeah, they had a strong wave as far as, and then it was just a lot of other guys who was just doing their thing on the music that I just was inspired because, you know, we come from an era, I mean, if you think about it, 2000 to 2004, you could probably still go platinum, you know, in music.
Yeah.
But a lot of guys was starting to transition and becoming their own bosses.
Yeah.
Because that was the bigger option for us.
Yeah.
You know, it wasn't no built-in industry as I could see in Ohio.
Yeah.
So I was just commending the dudes who was putting the money behind their projects, pushing their own shit, going to the shows, having professional, you know, shit going on and grinding on the independent level.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? So definitely.
Is there anybody that you was following or working with that might have been doing some independent shit like in other parts of Ohio at any time?
Man, for real, I was fucking.
Okay.
Rest in peace to Mo Beats, DJ Scano and all them. But as far as like the music, man, for real, I've been really locked in with more or less guys from Columbus and Lima.
Okay.
You know, in different states.
Yeah.
But I like them Akron guys.
That's what I was about to say, man. I was wondering if you was gonna hit on that.
I like them Akron guys.
And Pacino and all them.
Yeah. Now Amp done been to the studio. He did a joint with my partner Pyrex, who also on the label.
Okay.
They did a lot of work together, man. He a guy that I would definitely work with.
Man, that nigga like the Midwest Rick Ross, Midwest Biggie, for real.
Yeah.
Shout out Amp, man.
Yeah, man, them dudes, they got that flavor too. It's like,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying? They just do what they do and they spitters.
Yeah.
So shout out to them for sure.
Now, how did you know, anybody that may be new to this show or new to checking you out, you got a song with the dog, man, Snoop D-O Double G. And y'all did some live show work too, right?
Yeah.
How'd that come to pass? How'd that all go?
Man, for real, I can just accredit it basically to manifestation, man, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
You know, conversation was had. Like, man, you need to get somebody on your project. You know, me, I'm like, man, if I'm gonna get somebody on my project, it's gonna be my favorite rapper.
So I don't need you to believe in me. Just grab the CD and the DVD. Cause what I have invested in this last 15 years felt like over 50 bricks. But nigga, this a risky biz. And player, I was all in, back against the wall then. Put in a lot of work while everybody called in. There's no mercy, you bums ain't worthy, nigga. It's a difference between a hungry and a thirsty, nigga.
Money making, go getting, hoe hitting, G. Bitches all in my zone, got your bitch.
Yeah.
As I said it, I started manifesting. You know what I'm saying? He came to town, me and my bro, Peanut, we went up to the show and just, rest in peace to Big Mooch. He connected me with Snoop's manager, man, and from there, you know, passed on the music. We just, you know.
So Mooch was genuine like that, man.
Man, Mooch was my nigga. Like, he like.
R.I.P. Mooch, man.
Yeah, he like, he was a guy who was pushing me, and at times where I didn't understand it, but now that he gone, I see it. Like,
yeah.
Because he seemed bigger for me than what I was seeing for myself. I was, you know, what people may think is like just too humble. Sometimes it's like, nah, you gotta, and I understand it now, you know what I'm saying? But rest in peace to Mooch, man.
R.I.P. Mooch, man, you know for real.
For real.
So any
creating a project as far as new production and you know, just freshening it up. But at that moment I wasn't doing no collabs, but I got collab projects.
Okay.
So in the midst, I did projects with I did a project with Dale Gold out of Cincinnati. Well, he's from Lima too, but he in Cincinnati.
Okay.
I did a project with Pyrex. Working on a project with Lord Luke. Who else I got? CPH President, Macon, Georgia. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I got about 5 different collab projects that's
now when you collab with somebody, because we all can learn from this, and then people that's watching, do they kind of have to be where you at? Do they have to have a business? Or are you looking to work with bosses like yourself, or they can just kind of come from any walk of life and y'all can work?
Man, I'm gonna be honest. For the most part, it started with the energy. You know what I'm saying, and the attitude towards the music. You know what I'm saying? Like, a person could come to me and say, "Let's do something," but I gotta know what you're doing. You know, that's just my personality, man. Because I gotta feel the music. I don't want to shortchange nobody on no verse.
Yeah.
Just like, you know. So you send me something I like, and I know you own the beat, or at least you pay for the lease, and we can do it. We can do the music business with it.
Yeah.
I put my interest in my, you know what I'm saying. But if you send me an internet beat, it's over with.
Yeah.
You know, if you tell me it's this type beat and it came from YouTube, I'm not even going. I don't care how much I like the beat. I'm not gonna do it. That's just me. So if you put your interest in your hard work and you ready to do the music business, we can collab on it. So that's a seed, you know what I'm saying? Like, because, you know, next thing a person might want you to do is come to a show.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Or, you know, come to do this. And it's like, man, if you ain't ready to do it on a serious tip, man, you know. Now, if I give you some suggestions, hey, man, you probably need to get a real beat or do like this. And if you take heed, then, but then, you know, I heard Nipsey say, or somebody said something about Nipsey, he take a while to get back with you on music. And I feel like I'll be in that space too. Because being an entrepreneur, you're doing so much, I don't want to cheat the music either.
No doubt.
So, you know, sometimes I'd rather it come organically.
How do you balance that? Like, how do you balance, like, you know, family life and music?
Man, it's an everyday struggle.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. You ain't gonna make everybody happy.
Yeah.
Period. And that's how you balance it. You know what I'm saying? You just keep your character and your integrity strong. You know, your intentions, you know, in the right direction, and just do what stay knocking down the list on that vision board.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Other than that, you know, with the family, you know, I definitely sacrifice.
Is it a family hustle? Is it anybody in the family that's like, you know, let me make some phone calls for you, or Dad, I want to rap, or?
Oh yeah. You know, I got 3 girls, so
Okay.
You know, and then my youngest, she pick up on anything. So she already got songs and videos out.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Nephews, I got nephews making beats. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, actually, my whole family, any business that I got into, I always tried to keep it in the family. You
No
know what I'm
doubt.
saying? And, you know, I'm a firm believer in entrepreneurship. So I just try to implement it. Everybody ain't gonna want to be that. You know what I'm saying? So I don't
Yeah.
force it on nobody. So some members of my family that may not, you know, gravitate to it, but
How have something like how shit like social media tied into how you go about recording music or distributing music? Do you still canvas? Do you still get the physical copies, or is everything just going online now?
yeah, I'm more focused online on this project. You know,
Okay.
I will get physical property, you know, property and probably do some things for people who want tangible items.
Yeah.
You know, some memorabilia. You know,
Yeah.
it's hard to really, you know, a digital download ain't like having an album or a CD or a flash drive or something, but you know, it ain't the same.
Yeah.
So some for the really, you know, piece of me they can hold on to, I'm gonna do something for them. But the digital world is the wave. But I don't, you know, I still feel like, you know, you definitely got to gain the love of your city too.
No doubt.
Street teams is valuable, but you know, I'm not very social media. I don't post a lot as I should. You know, I don't advertise myself a lot, but that's part of my character.
Yeah.
So I'm cool with it. You know.
Do you feel like your city, your home city, and the city that you in, do you feel like they show love or that there's a love for music in the city?
Yeah, man. Surprisingly, yeah, surprisingly because you deal with so much of the man niggas is hating, niggas ain't fucking with it, and but I think it's my attitude towards the people because it's probably niggas who ain't fucking with it, it's niggas who is hating, but they ain't saying it to my face. They ain't, you know what I'm saying? It's the and maybe because my energy, because man, for real, I haven't. You know what I'm saying? I haven't.
That's a blessing, man.
Yeah,
That's
but you
cool.
know, I just tuned out the negativity, man. And you know, maybe in my 20s, I would have been more eager to you know walk around with this pride and you know what I'm saying animosity. You know, nowadays, man, I take things like this, man. You know, I ain't got time for the beef. You know, it ain't like what is it gonna get you? A lot of times that beef is just jealousy.
Yeah.
You know, and the jealousy is sparked by inferiority. You know, a motherfucker shooting shots at you because you know obviously they don't like you because somebody else do. You
Yeah.
know, so I take it, you know, as admiration. You know, shoot your shots, nigga. That's just more promotion.
Now how did you get to the point where like you wanted to get into the fashion game? Because I see, what I mean, you fresh, you coordinating, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm finna give a lot of game. I'm finna give a lot of game today. I see.
For
You know what
sure.
I'm
I mean,
saying? Yeah.
we want the inside scoop. This one on one.
Yeah, man.
Is that part of being a transition of a rapper these days? Like you gotta have something signature that goes with, the stuff you talking about?
Products, man.
Yeah.
Products. I shot a video one time and bought a pair of $700 shoes. Man, they wasn't even shown in the video.
Oh man.
But it was just you know, to me, it was you know, lack of confidence, ego. I gotta be shiny. I gotta wear this.
Yeah.
And then you know, once I realized, I said I could have bought 100 shirts and gave them away with my name on them.
Uh-huh.
And not only would they have been shown in the video, but motherfuckers gonna wear them again. That's promotion. Every time they wear them, it's a promotion.
Yeah.
So I started investing into the t-shirts. You know, surprisingly, people start asking for shirts more than the music.
Yeah.
So they want, you know, I realized then people want something tangible.
Yeah.
But then at the same time, I started upping my quality.
Yeah.
And started branding myself. And now it's like, man, why spend money on other people's name when I can build my own?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And build a clientele that's gonna support what I do. And I custom make shit that I like.
No
You
doubt.
know what I'm saying? But even on top of that, it's a promotion. My next album is called Superpowers.
Superpower.
You know, I got a single coming out called Superpowers. So everything I do is about promoting the project. You know what I'm saying? Branding,
Yeah.
not just myself, but branding what I'm doing.
Yeah. So what's going on? What's going on inside your mind or inside you internally to feel like this is the culmination, or for you to feel like this is you at your peak, like this is superpower? What's going on with you to make you feel that way?
Man, just hey,
Is it
I,
something you eating? Is it something you doing?
nah,
Something you reading?
yeah, it's spiritual, man.
Okay.
I truly tapped into my superpowers, man. I realized, man, that I create my life. You know, a lot of people just become victim of circumstance, you know, and they don't never feel like they got a choice, you know what I'm saying, in predicting their life, you know. You had a choice whether you got up at 7 o'clock this morning or 12, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I just make choices, but now my choices is based on knowing what I want to do because I know it's going to gravitate to me,
Yeah.
and I prepare myself for it.
What's one of the grimiest encounters you ever had in a music game with like manager or street team or anything?
And grimiest,
Yeah, because I know you done seen it.
hell yeah.
You know, I done heard interviews, Pac and them, they talking about the manager run off with the money while you on stage. And
Yeah. And you know, man, like, I'm gonna be honest, man, I kind of, it ain't really, grimy incidents ain't really coming to me like
Yeah.
that, just as far as bad business. If I look at it like this, if it was a situation where it was bad business on somebody else, it was because I didn't educate myself first.
Yeah.
I was trusting too much. You know what I'm saying? So I always blame myself. I don't play the victim
Yeah.
when it comes to the business because really it just comes about education, and then you mix that with your intuition, you good. But other than that, I don't fault nobody. Everything that I did and that made it look like a loss, I use it as a lesson.
I mean, but even something you just told me about before we got started, which we don't have to get into if you don't want, but you saying, somebody got a few pieces off of me of equipment.
Oh yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Would that be up there with it?
I mean, yeah, you could say that. Well, he killed himself.
Yeah.
I'll be real. You know what I'm saying, nigga?
Yeah.
You let a nigga in the gang borrow something, nigga, you don't bring it back. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You murdering yourself, like I said, I don't take no losses.
Yeah.
Anything that you take from me, I'm going to get back. Because, a lot of the people that I fed or a lot of people that I brought in or embraced or gave things to, whatever they took from me, they failing.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because that's the human nature. That's that's what we call karma. It's good karma and bad karma. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I focus on my karma. Like, hey, you burnt yourself. I done had a lot of those. I done had a lot of motherfuckers taking and biting the hand that feed you, and motherfuckers taking advantage. I ain't dumb at all, but sometimes my attitude make a person feel like I'm slow to it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But really what I'm doing is just because I'm giving you an opportunity to get over, don't mean I expect you to.
Yeah.
I'm just building credibility with people. If you're credible, we do something bigger. If you're not credible, you just cashed out. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause I feel like I'm a skyrocket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's going to keep going up. So shit, get off the bus now, man. Make sure you, you know what I'm
So,
saying?
you know what I mean? You can't be a boss. You can't take a loss. That's part of being a boss, huh?
Definitely.
No
They
doubt.
ain't losses, they lessons. You know what I'm saying?
So you think, man, just with 2019 and 2020, man, we lost, man, probably about 10 rappers, if not more. And it wasn't just always murder. It was drugs, too. I'm sensing like a sense of urgency from a lot of artists. Sitting here listening to you talk, I hear you kind of say, I'm building it like this, or, if you was gonna do that, I'm gonna go ahead and cut you loose. A lot of these artists that we come around, especially as young, when they get a chance to be around us, they feel a sense of urgency because they may not never seen that type of love, or they may not expect to even live that long. They don't even know where they're gonna go that night after they leave from being around you. So, what do you think is causing this like climax where, where we had Pac, Big, Easy, Big Pun, few here and there, but they losing 10 a year, in the rap game. What's going on in your eyes?
Man, a lot of it is jealousy, but I think if we talking about self-reflection, I think it's lot of it boils down to ego, insecurities, and entitlements. You know, the ego is what put that pride on your shoulder. Like it make you not make the right decision. You're making a decision based upon how people judge you.
Yeah.
You know, so you got a lot of niggas be like, they feel like they gotta be respected. They gotta be, you know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna let this slide. They ain't gonna let that. Man, you're in a different path. You got the opportunity to change lives financially. So you're gonna have to let some shit slide. If you get to that point, a point of understanding, you know, you're gonna succeed. If you just let yourself suffocate in your ego, you know what I'm saying? And then the insecurities is just like, you know, a lot of people don't realize they dealing with them. But it's like, that's why you mishandling your money. That's why you going out here and you flexing and making these hungry motherfuckers feel like I'm at your head, because you need to feel love through this visual aspect, or you need to feel love through, you know, certain things, but them just insecurities.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then the entitlement is just motherfucker feel like you own something.
Yeah.
Like the world don't owe you nothing, nigga. Learn what you supposed to do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, and I see a lot of the young cats just have this entitlement even when they walk in situations like, nigga, I'm the man, I'm this, and fuck with me like this, and like, don't nobody owe you that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when you really just tap into you and you analyze those three things, I feel like, you know, we can be like, that shit ain't worth it. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't going to that party. It ain't about that. I'm gonna do this because I need to see my kids grow.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's all.
Just weeding out what could be an opportunity and what could be a pitfall or a problem.
Yeah, the sacrifice ain't always some old Illuminati shit. You know, the sacrifice is just, all right, man. Let me sacrifice my ego.
No doubt.
Let me sacrifice my temper or my attitude that ain't nobody gonna cross me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know, let them catch their karma. You know, that's on them. You know, I feel like when God got his hand on you, you know what I'm saying, you untouchable anyway. So you ain't gotta worry about what a motherfucker's saying or what you think they gonna do. You know, they gonna get, you know, you gonna get grace. They gonna get karma.
No doubt. And it's a big difference. It's like from the east to the west. Now, where's your studio at? You got your own personal studio?
Yeah, 3497 East Livingston.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how can somebody get with you to book time? Or is that personal studio or is that for the public?
We do we definitely work with artists.
Okay.
We personally like to work on projects. We like to work with artists all the way through, you know, build them up, educate them on the necessary things they need when they try to push a project.
Yeah.
A lot of these kids don't even know about publishing.
Yeah.
You know, they don't know about getting a EIN number, or, you know, starting their own, you know, separating their business from their personal name and trademarking or nothing. So when they come in to us, it's we try to guide them through how to get the money through music. And then we have other services in there. You know what I'm saying? We got photographers. We got, you know, we like a full service studio when we build it, even on the marketing and branding side.
No doubt.
In-house studios, you know, inhousemedia.com is the website.
Yeah, that's what I was about to ask you next.
Yeah.
Okay. Anything, well, somebody just want to kind of like keep up with you on a personal, like as an artist, can they get on the Instagram with you or Facebook?
Yeah, Sonny Campbell Music, IG, Sonny Campbell Music, Facebook.
Okay.
Website is sonnycampbellclothing.com. That's where all the merch is and the music. You can get the music, everything on there. You know, anything that's for sale, or, you know, content.
Now in your career, you work with Roddy Rod?
Yeah, I did.
We
didn't do no music. I just had a relationship with him. He was cool. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, rest in peace for Rod.
Rest in peace.
R.I.P. Rod, man.
Yeah, he gave me, like, as I got up here, I went back home for a minute, and when I came back, he gave me a lot of guidance and hooked me up with a lot of people around here to do music with.
No doubt. How did the collab with you and Kane come along? You know, Baby Kane.
Yeah,
Somebody I'm eventually sit down with as well.
Man, Kane was just a nigga that I was listening to his music before he even knew who I was.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I just liked his music. You know what I'm saying? So You know, I connected with him, let him know. You know, he agreed to do a joint with me, and since then, you know, we just clicked. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's my nigga.
How did that video come to be? You know,
Man,
after
we
y'all
just
work together.
Yeah, we just, you know, we like both.
I break it down to a zip. I really wanna show some love, but I ain't making shit. But you don't hear me though. Stay up out my pockets, nigga. Before I walk a flock of nigga, make me call a block of niggas. Fuck a nigga hating, I keep money penetrating. Ain't really about that talk, I be the one for demonstrating. I keep it 100, my money comes 100 ways. 100 niggas keep it real, my nigga crime with pay. 100 days I'm on the block, my grind will never stop. Police harassing, I'm still mashing, nigga. Fuck the cops.
Did you keep it 100 with you? Can I keep it 100 with you? Keep it 100.
And
Is it that simple with artists? Like, you know, because I mean, I see a lot of cats who record and then don't nothing come out of it. Is it that serious, or is that something you guys sit down and talk about, or?
like I said, I think it started with energy.
Yeah.
You know, if the energy right, it started happening. You know, forcing music or forcing certain things is, you know, I ain't gonna lie, I don't even deal with that dynamic.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when it came to us, it was just, man, the energy was, you know what I'm saying? He like what I was doing, I like what he was doing. We collabed on, you know, video, you know. It was a good feel, you know what I'm saying? So it was all genuine. You know, it wasn't about no politics or nothing. It was just genuinely love for the art.
Is there? I know a lot of places, man. Some places ain't on it, especially when I see a lot of down south artists, man. They don't charge. I don't know if it has something to do with them having a publishing already, or getting their spins or their money on the back end a different way. But is it a big thing in this city, and even from you being from another city outside of Columbus, where like the east side don't want to work with the west side, the north side don't want to fool with the south side, so they section off a whole city, I feel like, without really, you know, just kind of, you know, or if an artist is gay or you don't know his sexuality, but he kind of weird, but you may have like a street persona. Is that something that you think or something that you notice?
Yeah, that's like I said, that's just insecurities if you ask me, egos. Some of it is deep rooted street shit. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying? Cause you know niggas just ain't getting over murders. You know when the you know beefs occur, niggas ain't just saying, hey, well, let's do a song and make up, and you know it's a lot of that going on.
Yeah.
And I say with the exclusion of that, if you judging somebody and you like their music but you judging them and you don't know them, then that's just an ego or insecurity. You don't want to be seen doing something with them because you're not confident enough to think for yourself.
Homeboy Sonny, you know what I mean, Sonny Campbell, one-on-one with Mike Pippin. So Sonny, you know what I mean, you know, I see a lot of artists now are getting together and clicking up and doing interviews and kind of touching on maybe things that happened in the, you know, when the times was a little bit different. What are you interested in, like getting into like the radio or talk shows or anything?
Yeah, man, we got a podcast I just started with my nephew.
Okay.
It's called Superpowers Podcast. It's the first podcast that I know of with a guy on the street and a guy in prison. He's in prison 21 years, 22 years.
Damn, that's
You know
dope.
So we shoot a podcast every week.
Okay.
It's called Superpowers, Motivation and Manifestation. You know what I'm saying? Fearless faith. You know, we just talking. And we bringing other people in to talk about their superpower. There's always some incredible thing that you know, it may be something that you do better than just anybody else. It takes nothing for you to do.
For sure.
That's your superpower. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's and just public speaking and dealing with people and educating. You know, I got a lot of youngsters that come and that just come for advice and just to, you know what I'm saying, get some wisdom. So
No doubt.
you know, I wouldn't mind doing that. You know what I'm saying?
And I seen something like maybe because I ran into you probably about 3 to 6 months ago, a seminar you was doing. Was that something you want to talk about?
Oh, the Keys to Black Wealth.
Yeah, Keys to Black Wealth.
Just connecting with them. I help bring the entertainment to the. I like what they're doing. They really just try to educate the community on certain things that when you get into really building wealth and building generational wealth, get that long ago and pass it on. You know, they got a network, and really, to me, they got a good thing going as far as like educating us and adding the entertainment. You know,
Hell
we all
yeah.
like to be entertained.
And once that money come, we got to know what to do with it, man. Cause it don't come all the time. Okay, it's the thing I like to do with the people I interview. I'm gonna throw some names out at you, and then do you off the head. Dr. Dre.
Beast.
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 Yeah. What kind of how you think y'all with you being an artist / producer, what would the track be like? How would it come to be, you think?
Oh man, it's gonna be mixed with that Ohio funk.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And you know, Dre gonna put that Dre to. I can't even say West Coast. Dre is a style.
Yeah.
It's a style. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Dre Coast with that Ohio funk. You know what I'm saying? It'd be a slapper for sure.
For sure.
Yeah.
LBJ, LeBron James.
King, man.
King.
King James.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You ever got a chance to meet him or ran into him?
Nah, man. He played at my old high school. They played a game, so he came to the city a couple times. I never met him.
Okay. What high school did you go to?
Lima Senior.
I was gonna say that, man. Damn, I was about to throw that out there. I was about to say Lima Senior.
Yeah.
Let me see. YouTube.
Man. The record label.
I call it YouTube University. Anytime I got a question, I get on there.
Yeah.
No doubt. Bitcoin.
Future.
It's the future.
Yeah.
Taking tokens from Chuck E. Cheese, turning them into money, huh?
For real.
No doubt, no doubt. How you want to be remembered, man? You know what I'm saying? How you want to go down?
Man, I wanna go down. I ain't gonna lie. I want my paper up, and I'm a giver, man. So I wanna be known as a giver. I just want my character to exceed everything that I do. You know what I'm saying? I want, like I said, I don't need reciprocation while I'm here, but when I'm gone, I want to be able to influence people where I know it cared. You know what I'm saying? Where it wasn't just about me, and people know that I feel my purpose.
No doubt. One-on-one with Mike Pippen. Shout out to the homie Sonny Campbell. We're expecting big things out of you, man. Thank you for holding it down for our city, man. If you see him on the street, holla at him, man. He got merch, he got music, he got business ventures. He just a down-to-earth, humble dude. He ain't set tripping. He ain't tripping off nothing. You know what I'm saying? Sonny Campbell.